sandpaper built ass face like that, I just know that Michael Rapaport ain't coming for nobody else's skin. I just know it.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
And your bitch want to party with Cardi. Bitch, the album is out, girl. But before I get into it, I want to let you guys know that fortheculturepodcast.com is lit right now. We have an episode up entitled Baby Shower Music. So, oh, we wrong for that title. Girl, just go listen to it. Also, youtube.com/AdrianXpression. I put up some cute videos on my gaming channel, so go over there and get your live. Patreon.com/AdrianXpression. Y'all already know where it's at. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the topic at hand. I'm gonna start with Cardi B's album. Now, let me tell you something. I had to be honest with myself. I said, Adrian, you over here listening to all these other artists and you're not holding them to the same ass standard. The reason why I was holding Cardi B to that standard is because she displayed to me, at least in the very beginning, that she wanted to achieve that level, that type of level. So I'm like, girl, okay, so here are the steps that you need to take to get to that level. Now, the album was cute. It was a cute little bop. I would listen to it. It's like a cute little pregame type of shit. But because Cardi B, to me, had displayed that she wanted to reach some type of legendary ass rapper status, I was making videos like, okay, girl, here's what you need to do. You're fucking it up. You're making some mistakes, girl. You're signing with these dumbass labels. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, so maybe she changed her mind and maybe that's not something that she wants to reach. Now, girl, if that's the case, girl, she's giving me everything that I need with this album when it comes to, girl, I feel like I can sip some vodka and get ready with my friends and shit. Like, girl, it was a cute boppy ass album. And if that's the category of artist that she's going for, girl, then she honestly, she hit it out of the park. Now, I will have to get on her management for a second, and I'll come back to her, but I'm gonna get on her management for a second. Y'all are fucking garbage, and I should have known that. I already told y'all, quality control with no quality. Y'all are garbage. I'm looking at this album, and it's like, wow, y'all had so many options for singles that would have made this album more attractive to me, and you didn't even take it. Now, let me tell you something. Instead of this garbage route that they took with the singles, it was pathetic. I would have definitely probably released Bodak Yellow first, or honestly, Bartier Cardi. I can't pick between those two, but either Bartier Cardi with 21 Savage or Bodak Yellow. But Bodak Yellow shows her what she can, I guess, what she can do. I was gonna say write, but she doesn't write her own shit, so I guess it shows what she can do. I guess that she can. Girl, we're not gonna get her tired ass flow sometimes, but whatever. I would have chosen Bodak Yellow for the first single. Then I would have improved I Do with SZA on it, because that shit would have been all over the fucking charts. I would have improved I Do, and I would have released that shit. And then for the last single leading up until the album release and pre-order, honestly, all of these would have come with the music video at the same goddamn time as you released the fucking single. But that's a whole nother, y'all, your management is trash, okay? I release, every time I fucking release a single, I release a music video with that shit. It would have gone Bodak, then I Do, and then bitch, up until the release date, bitch, Money Bag, okay? Cause Money Bag, I'm like, damn, bitch, this song, bitch, this song is hitting me, bitch. I'm about to do some choreo in this bitch. I said, damn, bitch, Money Bag hitting, bitch. Money Bag is hitting, bitch. It would have been Bodak Yellow, I Do, get you, since y'all want to show her versatility, Be Careful was so garbage, it should have been deleted. Girl, Bodak Yellow, I Do, Money Bag, you know, all music videos, release the fucking link to pre-order, get these hoes pre-ordering. Then on the album release date, probably release Bartier Cardi or some shit, and just get these girls hyped. Let them buy the album, let the pre-sale stats roll in, I get a bigger first week, girl. It's just, I don't understand. Like, it was simple. It would have been so simple. But the management is garbage. Some people were talking about the nursery rhyme built ass raps. Some people were, I could whip up a line for you here that I thought was, incredible. I think she said, it's lit like a lamp, I'm gonna lick you like a stamp or some shit. I was like, I wish I could disagree with you, sis, but these are the lines that we've been given. These are the lines that we've been given, sis, and this is just what we have to deal with. We know she doesn't, as I said earlier, we know she doesn't write half of them. So, and we can tell based off of the flow. We could tell based off of that flow sometimes that flow be limping sometimes. It's like it needs to be checked into a rehabilitation center. It's like, it's okay, sis, we know you're struggling. Maybe we can help your flow out with some physical therapy so she can get back on track. But sis, I understand completely, but it's a cute album. It's a bop. You can twerk your ass to it, and that's all that we require from Cardi B. And we'll see if you hoes are listening to this shit in 6 months. Let's all go to Gala Gala Island. Let's go, sis. Since Benya's out here running his fucking mouth, let's talk about Michael Rapaport Komodo dragon shaped ass. Let's go ahead and talk about his reptile shaped ass. Cold-blooded killer shape ass bitch. You're giving me Bane from Batman type of tees, and bitch, I don't know if I need to call. I'd have to call in all the reinforcements. Fuck just Robin at this point. Just call in all the Teen Titans, because we're gonna have to battle your plasmas and cinder block shape head ass in the face. You really thought that it was gonna be cute to go up there and try to drag Kenya? Now, there are two. You can always sense those types of personalities, bitch. It's one thing to get on there and lightly read and shade, even if you have something against someone for TV, girl. Read and shade and move on about your business. But as a man, and also as a white man, sitting up here again, so you've seen the personality types, and I know black people especially can relate to this shit. It's one thing to be pressed in white or to be shading in white and reading in white, but it's another thing to have repressed white rage, and that's what we saw coming out of fucking Michael Rapaport's pores. The way that his skin was serving me all types of poor unfortunate soul Ursula type of tease. You're giving me octopus in the skin type. You're giving me octopus in the skin, Michael Rapaport, and you had the nerve to come for somebody's feet, somebody's ashy feet, girl. And the next thing you know, after you were completely dragged, after Kenya told your ass to keep your cable on to watch her on fucking TV, you took your ass online to put a picture of an 8 next to her, and then you deleted it when people caught on and shit. Girl, we're catching on to your leaky, pus-filled, pimple-built ass in the fucking face, girl. We're catching on to you. And as I said, we recognize the signs of white. How can this black woman be speaking to me like that? How do you have a sense of self? Do you have self-esteem with your black ape-shaped ass girl? I know how you fratty white boys think this. It's not surprising, bitch. But what is surprising is that Kenya Moore managed to handle and live through and speak through the wretched breath that I know was coming outside of your piranha-shaped ass face, girl. You tried it. Tyrone the scammer is in the news yet again, girl, and he's, as I said before, he's trying to give us Annalise Keating and Olivia Pope at the same time. He's trying to flip the narrative while also trying to see what type of loopholes he can grease himself up and slip through. And this one, he's suing Howard. He's trying to sue Howard for $10 million, girl. And it's like, bitch, you have some fucking nerve. How you gonna take all of Howard's money and expect for them to give you $10 million of the shit that they don't have? Tyrone, get the fuck out of here, girl. You really tried that fucking shit. So he said, girl, it was Howard's responsibility. They were supposed to have been safeguarding my financial file. How dare this shit get leaked? You know what I mean? So he's trying to see what type of, legality, he's trying to see what type of bullshit loophole he can be. Okay, girl, I did fuck up those hoes and go on all types of trips with their money. But were they legally allowed to give me that money? And if not, can I sue them off that shit, even though I was the one using people's money while people were homeless and didn't have money for textbooks? They had to go fucking home and worried about their future as a college. Like, girl, let's really think about who's actually responsible for this shit. Girl, you really tried to pull some white people shit, girl. White people come up in your shit, bitch, tear down your home, bitch, and establish a government and write laws saying that what they just did was legal, girl. Y'all ain't shit, get out of here. And as you all know, it was recently the 50th anniversary of when MLK was assassinated, and it's always interesting to see a lot of white people present day, a lot of people in general present day quoting MLK, and they have no idea what he actually stood for. And these very same people quoting him would have been the very same ones standing against him and ultimately leading up to the reason why he got assassinated in the fucking first place. So and there was a whole ass video of him that went viral a couple days ago, and he was talking about how people say that black people should pick themselves up by their bootstraps, but he went on to say that, girl, America must understand that no other ethnic group has been a slave on American soil. He said it's a cruel jest to say to a bootless man to pick yourself up by your bootstraps, and it's like y'all were giving away land and economic bases to white and European peasants, but you wouldn't do the same for black people who you just freed. And he was just like, it's cool that y'all freed the slaves, but bitch, we were free to starve. We were free to waste away with no economic power, no political power, no power in society. So all of that, he was talking about systemic issues, all of that going on. And even people at Fox, they love to quote his not violence. Jurassic-built ass. You know what I mean? They love those quotes. And yet on the other hand, literally, I think today, Fox News is talking about Jay-Z, and they're saying that he does not need to be critiquing privilege, anybody with privilege or wealth or white wealth and white privilege, because Obama was president for 8 years, so there's nothing to complain about. So even in the face of MLK's assassination, bringing up his actual viewpoints and his philosophies, how he actually thought, they will still ignore that shit to bring up dumb shit like, well, girl, y'all had a nigger president for 8 years. And it's like, girl, there's a black exception and there's a black rule, girl. Like, let's figure out which one. It's like just the fact that your asses can point, hey, there's a nigger here. Oh shit, let me just look over here. Oh shit. Oh, there's a nigger over here. Okay, let me see over here. Y'all are complaining about some shit, but I promise I can find some niggers. All right, let me see. Oh, we got a nigger here. Okay, here's the White House intern fucking picture. Let's see if you spot the nigger. Oh, there it is! Why is the black exception suddenly just, is it supposed to replace the black rule? Is it supposed to replace the fucking systems and shit that we already know that have been set up, both covert and overt? Let's stop pretending, girl, there are still issues. Just because a fraction of a percentage got to the finish line does not negate all the rest of the hoes who are behind the starting line, girl. So just kiss my ass. So I'm sure by now y'all already know, but there was a shooting that went down in the YouTube headquarters. Her name was Nasim Adam. She went in there, she shot 3 people. I think they were just injured. I think that there was a man who got shot and his status got upgraded to fair condition and he's still in the hospital, I think. So I think the other 2 have been released, but it's just unfortunate that we have this crazy ass problem. You already know with gun violence in this country. If I was someone working at YouTube and I knew that there were people experiencing the year that especially last year, oh my God, last year was so difficult. Last year was hell. So I can only imagine people with more things to lose than I did, like homes with mortgages, you know what I mean? Families and shit like that. I can imagine them being extremely frustrated. So if I was someone working at YouTube and we're experiencing all types of fucked up shit, I would have increased the security. And that's just me. I would have increased the security because there was people who were extremely frustrated at their income. It's like, girl, it's like my job, like I've invested years of my life in this shit, you know what I mean? And it seemed like people were being ignored. That's part of the reason, you know, that prompted Miss Adam to go in there and just shoot people up. I just wish, and I know this is very wishful thinking, I just wish we as a society would just make it so that everybody's lives are easy to live, but that's never gonna happen. It's so unfortunate that people don't even, like, they don't know if them walking into their office, their places of employment will be the last time that they do so. Like, damn, you can't even go to make a living for yourself without fear of this anarchist built ass society, this the Purge movie franchise built ass country that we have going on. It's unfortunate. I was like, girl, another one. I felt like DJ Khaled every time I said, another shoot, another one. I hate it. I hate it. Until people start putting human lives over profit and power and shit, it's gonna continue to happen. We'll end this video on some Trump shit. Trump sends National Guard to the border. And this is coming from a statement from the Department of Homeland Security, deploying the National Guard. Now listen closely to what these people are saying. Remember, everything that you hear from the government, bitch, you need to dissect that shit, especially a Trump government. Listen to what they're saying about this National Guard to the border deployment built ass shit that they're trying to do. Deploying the National Guard will serve as an immediate deterrent while dramatically enhancing operational control of the US border. Now what that shit sounds like to me is a bunch of bullshit. We're grandstanding because Donald Trump's base is losing faith in his ass, so we're having to do whatever's the most dramatic thing with the least amount of consequences. Girl, kiss my ass. You mean to tell me in a season of y'all seeing his ass losing his base, y'all are losing all type of fucking Republican support, Democrats are here sweeping these shits away, and you mean to tell me that I'm supposed to believe that this shit is gonna amount to something that makes sense? You sending the National Guard, we already have the shit run by Border Patrol, but you're sending the National Guard, bitch, you're just trying to grandstand and make it look like you're about to do something really big and really bold when in all actuality, all you're doing is wasting money. I mean, we already had kids starving, we already have kids marching around here telling y'all to change policy. Look over here, we're dying in this area, and you're focusing your attentions to the fucking Mexican border. Don't make no sense. bitch. We have our own issues to deal with, girl. The border control got it, sis. That's what they there for, girl, I guess. So in my opinion, I think he's just hoping that people will just say, yeah, see, he can't build a wall because of failed ass promises and idiotic ass policies, but at least he can send the National Guard down there, yeah, protect us. Girl, the research has been done, the results are in, girl, and white people, it turns out that in my hand, I hold, girl, where's my paper? Okay, I got it. It's like I'm at a game show, and it's like, in my hand, I hold the photo of the group that commits the most terror in this country while y'all are worried about the borders. Ding, 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 you colonizing assholes are the winners. So of course Mexico's not happy about this, and honestly the ambassador went off on the media and said, girl, we want Donald Trump to clarify exactly what this shit is supposed to mean. What is this shit supposed to do, sis? Like, you can look that shit up, they said, girl, we want clarification. And shit, sis, so do I, girl. And it's being reported that the National Guard isn't even gonna have contact with immigrants that are coming over. So it's just like, it's a waste of fucking time. It's a grandstanding ass fucking shit. It's supposed to make you feel like, oh girl, he really doing something, he really saying something, girl. There are states who are out here saying, girl, we're planning to try and refuse this dumbass order that he's trying to do. So girl, it don't make no sense. Michael Rapaport is built like watching a Dragon Tales episode on a bad LSD trip. And he served me all types of Alien versus Predator and Resident Evil type of teas in the face. Sit your class clown built ass down somewhere before I make you get up and write on the board with that chalk built ass skin that you have. Have a good goddamn evening.